knowing where the corners are is quite tricky as well.
Can't see them.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 royal cameos and appearances in TV and film.
Hi, Chandler.
That was... Oh my God.
It's Fergie, baby!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at a combination of cameos and brief appearances made by members of the British royal family in films, television shows, and public events. What royal cameo surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Prince William, The Big Night In.
Sorry about that. Complicated stuff, Zoom.
As part of BBC's charity show The Big Night In 2020, Prince William participated in a sketch with Stephen Fry via Zoom. The event's goal was to help raise money for COVID-19 relief in the UK and featured appearances from noted British celebrities like Steve Coogan, Jack Whitehall, and Sam Smith. Of course, it was the future king who ultimately stole the show thanks to his surprise cameo.
By the way, have you seen anything good on TV?
It's hell without EastEnders.
Isn't it?
Fry, reprising his role from the British sitcom Blackadder, is charged with rounding up Prince William and his family so that they could participate in the Clap for Carers campaign. The royal was quite comfortable trading quips with Fry, even sneaking in a Tiger King reference. Who knew he had such great comedic timing?
Let me just see if I can find my socks. And my shoes.
And my trousers.
Number 9, Prince Charles and Camilla. This morning.
This is what it looked like yesterday. Here we go.
Here it is. I mean, it was chock-a-block in here. It really was.
It's not often that a talk show hosts a prince and a duchess. No, that honour is reserved for special occasions, such as the 30th anniversary. So when British talk show This Morning celebrated its 30th anniversary, Charles, Prince of Wales, and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, decided to grace the set of ITV studios with their presence.
And welcome, and thank you so much for joining us. How are you coping in this strangest of times?
Not at all. Fine, thank you. It's, extraordinary. I'm sure you're experiencing the same yourselves and your families.
The royals partook in an interview with longtime This Morning hosts Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby, discussing a variety of subjects before going on a tour of the studio. The couple seemed quite at home in front of the camera. If Charles and Camilla are anything like Queen Elizabeth II, there's every chance they'll be able to pop back in when This Morning turns 60.
It was Chris Shipp, the royal correspondent for ITV News. It was his microphone. And when he came to chat to us later on, it was covered in dog slime.
Number 8, Zara Tindall, Multiple. A world-famous equestrian who won a silver medal at the 2012 London Olympic Games, Zara Tindall, born Zara Phillips, is the daughter of Anne, Princess Royal. Anne is Queen Elizabeth II's second child, which meant that at the time of Zara's birth, she was 6th in line to the throne. That has obviously changed in the ensuing years, but Tindall has still found ways to remain in the spotlight. In 2013, she appeared in Concussion, though not the one starring Will Smith, as well as the short film In Between Black and White. 4 years later, she popped up in The Right to Live, a dramedy that tells the tale of 4 couples struggling to find meaning in the world. Turns out Tindall is quite the thespian. Number 7, the Countess of Wessex and Lady Louise, Strictly Come Dancing.
Dancing the Quickstep, Graham Swan and Oti Mabuse.
In 2018, Sophie, Countess of Wessex, took her daughter Lady Louise Windsor to a live broadcast of the hit celebrity dance competition Strictly Come Dancing in celebration of Louise's 15th birthday. The duo managed to score front row seats, where they were immediately spotted by presenters and fans alike. Tess Daly, the longtime co-presenter of Strictly Come Dancing, later told Hello Magazine, "It was lovely to have them there. We are very fortunate we have a few fans in the royal household." She went on to explain that the Countess of Wessex and Lady Louise were treated to a backstage tour, and that all in all they had a lovely time. Number 6, Princess Beatrice, the young Victoria. A historical drama starring Emily Blunt, The Young Victoria examines the early life of Queen Victoria, who reigned from 1837 to 1901. A film of this magnitude naturally needed extras in non-speaking roles to populate the backgrounds of some of the scenes, which is where Princess Beatrice comes in. The princess played one of Queen Victoria's ladies-in-waiting. The historical connections tied to this cameo run deep, as Princess Beatrice is actually Queen Victoria's great-great-great-great-granddaughter. The role marked the first time a member of the royal family appeared in a film that wasn't a documentary. Number 5, Zara and Mike Tindall. Top Gear.
Good solid start, that, I think. Good solid start.
We told you Zara Tindall was a thespian. Okay, appearing on Top Gear is a far cry from Shakespeare, but you get the point. In 2019, Zara and her husband, former rugby star Mike Tindall, appeared as special guests on an episode of the iconic British series, which focuses on car culture. The royal couple were able to get behind the wheel of a reasonably fast car, with Zara managing to impress the hosts with her cornering, braking, and gear changing.
Knowing where the corners are is quite tricky as well.
Can't see them.
Back in the studio, the couple discussed everything from which music they like to listen to while driving to who takes the wheel on family trips. All in a day's work for a couple of royal celebrities.
This is good, look. Bit of a bump. Bang. Yeah.
Number 4, Kate Middleton. This morning.
And welcome, and thank you so much for joining us. How are you coping in this strangest of times?
Not at all. Fine, thank you. It's extraordinary. I'm sure you're experiencing the same yourselves and your families and things.
Kate Middleton, whose official title is Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, has neither shunned nor shied away from the spotlight since marrying Prince William in 2011. As such, it was not entirely surprising to see her pop up during a This Morning segment in 2020. Middleton joined hosts Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby to promote Hold Still, a project she launched with the intention of capturing snippets of life during lockdown.
You know, those are the positive stories in this really difficult time. So yes, I think it's really great to capture those sorts of stories and experiences as well.
She manages to appear both graceful and down to earth while discussing the ups and downs of the pandemic, something many royals tend to struggle with, touching upon home life with William and their children in a way that makes you think, hey, they're just like us.
I should have taken a photograph of what I look like after that as well.
Number 3, Kate Middleton, Blue Peter.
Gold Blue Peter badge holder Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cambridge is on a mission to encourage children and families to enjoy nature.
Already a Gold Blue Peter badge holder for her work improving the mental health of children alongside her husband Prince William, the Duchess of Cambridge appeared on the seminal children's show in 2019.
Even a short amount of time, 10 or 15 minutes outside, makes a huge difference, I think, to both physical well-being but also our mental well-being.
Kate Middleton was there to encourage children and families to enjoy nature. Middleton participated in 3 activities with a handful of kids eager to learn more about the outdoors, as well as Blue Peter's own Lindsay Russell. Middleton stressed the importance of spending at least 10 to 15 minutes outside per day and quipped that even her royal children are forced outside once a day, whether they like it or not. Mums around the world rejoice.
What do you think we should call it?
Den of the day.
Den of the day. I like that. Well done.
Number 2, Sarah, Duchess of York, Friends.
I had the best day ever. Dude, check this out.
When Sarah, Duchess of York appeared as herself in the Friends Season 4 2-part episode, the one with Ross's wedding, it was a big deal. Fergie, as she was so affectionately called by Joey, popped up in the latter's home video, complimenting his ridiculous hat and saying a quick hello to Chandler.
Hi, Chandler. That was... Oh my God.
It's Fergie, baby!
While Friends saw many cameos and guest stars over the years, for our money, Sarah, Duchess of York's is one of the most memorable.
Joey says you don't really like his hat, but I think it's kind of dashing.
Number 1. Queen Elizabeth II, 2012 Summer Olympics.
Mr. Bond, Your Majesty.
You can't do a list about the best royal cameos and not include the Queen. Queen Elizabeth II has the unique distinction of having presided over the opening ceremonies of 2 Olympics. First in 1976 in Montreal, and again in 2012 in London. However, it's the latter that everyone remembers best.
Good evening, Mr. Bond.
Good evening, Your Majesty.
The Queen appeared as herself in a short film alongside James Bond, played by Daniel Craig no less, with 007 escorting her via helicopter across town to the opening ceremonies. Along the way, they fly over many of London's most iconic locations and monuments, including a dramatic pass through the Tower Bridge, and an even more dramatic jump from the chopper into the Olympic Stadium.
Gasp all the way around the stadium.
Okay, it may have been a stunt double. Now that is entertainment. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.